When the average God-fearing person hears the word God, they think of some type of omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, supernatural being who's giving, compassionate, merciful, and most of all loving. If you ask where is this God, they will say in the heavens, which is somewhere out there beyond this time and space. These same God-fearing people believe that if they have enough faith in this word, God, everything will be alright, regardless of what hardship comes their way. They will even blame another word called the devil for what goes wrong in their lives. They do things like, if they get laid off from their job, somehow, this word God will provide for their family instead of trying to get another job. Or even worse, they will allow a child to remain ill hoping that this word God will take care of it, instead of going to the doctor. And if they do go to a doctor, then he becomes God and the Savior. It never dawned on them that God may have given the doctors the gift of knowledge and the mind to help them, or that there is no God as they see it. When talking about a supernatural being, it is in reference to a being that religious leaders describe as infallible, untouchable, unquestionable, with no physical form or composition, and with a wave of his hands, things come into existence, or they are destroyed. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, Mark chapter 13 verse 19, Quran 2, 117. However, according to the holy books of the Jews, Christians, and Muslims, it describes someone or thing totally different. All throughout the scriptures, God is depicted as a physical being. This so-called supernatural being has arms. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 10, 51, 5, 51, 9, 52 hours, and 10 minutes, with hands. Deuteronomy chapter 3 verse 24, and fingers, same 8, 3, at the end of them. A face. Exodus chapter 33 verse 11, with a mouth to speak. Genesis chapter 3 verse 8, lips. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 27, eyes. Amos chapter 9 verse 8, 1 Peter's 3:12, and more. The very scriptures tell you that God made appearances to Moses, and God came in many different forms. This is what is termed theophany by so-called religious scholars. According to the American Heritage Dictionary, the word theophany means theophany, theophanan, pi, theophanies, in appearance of a god to a human being, a divine manifestation. Medieval Latin theophania, from late Greek, theophania, Greek theo plus Greek phanein phan, to show. So you have two words, theos, the Greek word for God, and phani phanein, the Greek word meaning to show, or simply the manifestation of God. Make note in the definition it says the appearance of a god, a being the key word. By using a, someone is admitting to you that there is more than one God. Otherwise the definite 1, the body parts of God, article that would be used, according to a comprehensive etymological dictionary of the English language, page 759. The word theophany means theophany, appearance of God to man. Also, make note of the word appearance, apparence, appearance, and 1, the act or an instance of coming into sight. 2, the act or an instance of coming into public view. 3, outward aspect. 4, something that appears, a phenomenon. 5, a superficial aspect, a semblance. 6, appearances, outward indications, circumstances. The definition clearly shows that God was seen by humans with their physical eyes. This means that God had to take on a physical form, because nothing can be seen by physical eyes other than physical things or matter. This same God that is made into a human, physical being, also has humanly emotions. This is called anthropomorphism and anthropomorphism. According to the American Heritage Dictionary, the word anthropomorphism means anthropomorphism, an attribution of human feelings to things not human, such as inanimate objects, animals, or natural phenomena. Late Greek anthropopos, involved in human suffering, from Greek, having human feelings, from anthropopathine, to have human feelings, anthropo plus, pathos, feeling, see pathos plus ism, and the word anthropomorphism is defined as anthropomorphism, an attribution of human motivation, characteristics, or behavior to inanimate objects, animals, or natural phenomena. According to a comprehensive etymological dictionary of the English language, page 3940, the word anthropopathy means ascription of human feelings to God, humanity, human feelings. According to this same dictionary, anthropomorphism means conception of God under a human form. Both words come from two Greek words, the prefix anthropo, avtano, meaning human being, pathos, 7rd 0%, meaning feeling, suffer, misfortune, and morphism, or morphe pop r, meaning form, shape. 2. The body parts of God. All of these humanly attributes are given to a God that is supposed to be the originator of the universe. The Muslims aren't any better because they have 99 plus 1 attributes for their God Allah, and speak of a hidden name, a 100th name that no one knows but can be found in Surah Al-Ikhlas or Ayatul Kursi, 2 chapters in the Quran. All of these attributes and names are humanly. This is written right in the Quran and the Bible. Yet I'll be called a blasphemer by Christians, and an infidel by Muslims for pointing it out. What's really sad is that people have had simple questions all of their lives, such as, who is God? Where is God? What does he/she look like? And how can I personally gel in contact with him? However, they either didn't have enough courage to ask, or they were too afraid of being ridiculed and told not to come back to church next week, thus breeding a group of people called believers. Ks. Why do you refer to God as this word God? Ans. Because as Netter A. Ferdi Adamri has taught us, the word God is a title and has several meanings. Anybody can be a god. The word God is composed of the initials of 3 words which celebrate human attributes only. Gomer equals wisdom, uz equals strength, Dabur equals beauty. The concept of G Gomer, Oaz, and D Dabur is a trinity.